Welcome to part 21 of the Ratchet and Clank Let's Play. So now that we have finally completed Planet Kalibo 3 and acquired the Hologuise, we now have to head back to Planet Core 2, aka the factory portion, you know, just to actually finish the damn level this time. So now, just for the sake of reminders, the reason why we need the Hologuise is to enter the factory portion of the level in the first place. It's to simply get past the force fields, well, that these robots are generating. The Hologuise, I'm gonna say right off the bat, it's a nice little gadget. The only problem though is that it's heavily underused. Like, it's really underused. Like in terms of actually legitimately using it, you use it as a whole for a whole 2 levels, I think. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Actually, it feels like I'm about to sneeze. Jeez, I kind of hate that. So at this point, I don't think I really need the Trespasser anymore. So, yeah, we have the Hologuise. So I have the Hologuise equipped. So to enter. So we go over here, make sure we have our Hologuise turned on, and the purpose of the Hologuise is to get past these force fields and make sure these robots don't detect us. You press the circle button to wave, the robot will wave back, and the force field will go down. If you get caught, to defeat these guys, it's just as simple as you can use your Visibomb, Devastator, and a few wrench swings here and there. That would help. Well, just make sure you actually kill these guys ASAP, because if you don't kill these guys, it's immediately. You see that button right over there, or on the right? If they press that button, they're gonna launch a seemingly unavoidable laser, which will sprout from, well, I guess a regenerator. These generators are on the floor. And again, it's seemingly unavoidable. I guess you can avoid them if you go a certain distance away, but considering how a lot of the levels are designed around this sort of thing, don't rely on that. Or at least, just don't rely on that. I only managed to do that once, which is the only time when they actually do press that button, and that's not going to be until next part. So, yeah. You'll know when they're up to something by the heads of the robots, like the 3 antennas. If it's green, then you know they're normal, it's fine. But if they suspect that something is up, or if they see you, then the antennas are gonna be glowing red. It's really, how should I put it? I do recommend you actually do pay attention to that sort of detail. It might help you survive a little longer. As you can see with this room right over here, there is like 3 robots, 1 switch, and up ahead there's going to be a force field coming up. As for the Hologuise itself, while it is good for like disguising yourself, don't get me wrong, for one, you can't use your wrench or your weapons. And 2, you walk as if you shat your pants. And so, you're gonna be walking really, really slowly. So, here's a little trick I recommend you do here with these guys. Since there's 3 robots and 1 switch, what I'm doing right here is going back around the corner, making sure they don't see me. I think that's good enough. Whip out the drone glove. And enjoy the lunch, fellas. Oh yeah, your head also glows red too. I guess just to signify that the Hologuise probably won't work in the event that you are caught, at least. So, again, pay attention to that detail and you should be fine. And I managed to go through the in terms of the stealth, quote-unquote part, let me just think. I managed to get this whole thing on my first try. Well, let me rephrase that. It's not too bad here. Especially when you played this game at least more than once, because if you at least played this game more than once, you should at least know what's coming up and what robots to hit, so to speak. You just need to be a little careful, that's all. Don't be too reckless, because if you are reckless, again, they'll hit the button and the laser is gonna come at you. See, right there, I was being a little too careless, and he almost pressed the button. And thankfully, I managed to stop him. That would have taken like 1 nanotech away. Up ahead, there's three robots. There was 3 robots up ahead, so it's a good idea to whip out your Visibomb gun and take the preemptive. It's not like... I think you pretty much have to take these guys out with the Visibomb gun. And anyway, it's not like they'll see you no matter what. So I recommend you just take them out first before you go ahead. There's really no other way to do it. I know this part coming up right here. So I whip out the hollow guys just in case, you know, so I don't get caught by the robots. Whip out the Visibomb gun, take this guy out. Oh, and then I quickly move back in. Turn on the hollow guys. And I don't think I want to wing it. So, okay, just wait it out, no problem. Now you gotta be quick here. As soon as they leave, grapple onto this platform and immediately go back into your hollow guys. Again, you might want to be quick here, because if you're not fast enough, then, well, you're screwed. But especially since there's like 2 robots up ahead. So, and at this point, I don't really care if I need the... You know what? I don't think I really need the hollow guys at this point. So, really just... Well, okay, this is when I realized, you know what? There's like 1 robot up ahead. And wait till he turns his back. Heck, and... Boom! Like that. Hey, it's a... Again, the hollow guys is a pretty underutilized gadget. You're only going to use it for like a whole 2 levels. But this is going to be necessary for the glitch I will be pulling off in the next part. You know, for the sake of getting infinite bolts. I know that may sound cheating, I get it. But at the same time, it is a tough final boss. And I'm not going to be using that trick just to get the Rhino. So, oh yeah, it's cheating, but... since I'm making things a little bit more fair in a sense of, you know, I'm just doing this for the Tesla Claw and the, well, I'm just doing this for the Tesla Claw and the second upgradable nanotech, which is going to cost me for about 60,000 bolts as a whole, just to buy both of them. I don't really feel too bad about it. Anything helps, I guess. Yes, I'm a kind of guy that would exploit, like glitches or cheat codes. Well, it's in some sense, you know, because, I don't know, a part of me just, especially when a game is too hard, you know, you know, a guy like me, I kind of need all the help I can get. And at this point, that is pretty much it for this stealth section. Well, this quote-unquote stealth section. And just smash these last few crates. And thus, we have another cutscene coming up, so enjoy.
That should do it. Mom? Oh, brother.
I tried, Mom. I know.
Hey, look! A sister!
My fellow Blarg, our synthetic world is now fully functional and ready for habitation. However, there is one small obstacle in our way. This pathetic lump of a planet. Due to some blunder of fate, it happens to occupy the galaxy's most perfect orbit. But no more. Behold, the Deplanetizer, the most powerful laser ever created. Soon, we'll move the Deplanetizer into place just above the planet's surface. I will, of course, be on hand to press the button that will blow this mudball to smithereens. No one will even miss it. See you then!
Ratchet, are you all right?
He is going to pay!
Excuse me?
It shouldn't have taken me this long to see it! Drek is going to find out what happens when you mess with my home! What are you smiling at?
This is the Ratchet I always knew was there.
Okay, if we're gonna do this, we need to get onto Drek's ship. And then we can find out where he set up that laser.
I will try to make you proud, Mom.
Where was that in the remake? Hey, you know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm coming off like a nostalgia. I'm sorry if I'm coming off as a nostalgia whore, you know. And you know, or at least for those that have been following me on DeviantArt or YouTube, and some of you would go on how much I really hate nostalgia fanboys, and I'm really coming off like one, but at the same time, it's like, where was this in the 2016 remake? Again, I like the 2016 remake, you know, gameplay-wise, I do think it's pretty good, but at the same time, it's like, it just lacked in story, you know? Again, I play video games for gameplay a bit more, but still, it would have been nice to have at least a bit more story to it. But, that doesn't matter anymore anyway. The point is, Drek is going to destroy Ratchet's home planet, Veldin, and, well, we're going to make this fucker pay. So without further ado, well, I'm only going to tackle the next level, a little bit of the next level that we're going into right now, which is Drek's fleet. That looks like a bullet ant. That ship looks like a bullet ant, you know? And for those that are wondering why I'm bringing up the bullet ant, Coyote Pearson, and that guy that got stung by a bullet ant, at least did the bullet ant challenge, which is, but you know, in case you don't know what the bullet ant is, it's an ant with a stinger, and it has the most painful sting in the insect kingdom. And he also, even before that, that dude has also purposely got stung by a velvet ant, the cow killer, and then a fucking tarantula hawk. It's like, jeez, dude. This guy plans on taking on a warrior wasp. Like, goddamn. That should be painful enough. And I hate stingers. I hate wasps, man. But I digress. As similar to Planet Core 2, we have this little bit where we have to swim through this underwater obstacle course. Only this time we have these electrical fans, these mines, but the spiders with lasers are back, although I think they should be moving. And just like on Planet Core 2, we are on a time limit. If we don't make it through this whole thing within the time limit, then, well, the water is going to be electrified, Ratchet won't be able to survive, and Ratchet won't survive, and you will die instantly. There is a skill point in this area too, is to go through this whole thing without getting hit, similar to the rail grinding segments in Planets Battalia and Kalibo 3. This one's a bit hard to do though, especially since goddamn, like that. Yeah, this one's actually kind of difficult to do. So this is why I'm not really going for any, at least for all the skill points. I would have wasted a lot more time.
Alright!
So anyway, we just picked up the code bot. So let's head back to Planet Core 2 for one last time. And so, why are we going back to Planet Core 2? Well, there's actually another gold bolt that we have to collect. And as for this gold bolt, well, we go up to this door, and it'll automatically insert the code bot for you. You don't really have to do any hacking minigame. But the door opens up, and whoa! That's a lot of boxes. That's gonna help boost my bolt count for the glitch. It's still gonna take a long time though, not gonna lie, but you know, every little bit helps, I guess. Haha. So anyway, that is gold bolt number 2. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Or at least, alright. And yeah, that's pretty much it with Planet Core 2. We're not going to be coming back here after that. Anywho, folks, that is pretty much it for part 21. And the next time we meet in part 22, we're going to be completing the rest of Drek's fleet, as well as completing the rest, as well as doing this certain glitch that I've been talking about in the earliest parts of the Let's Play. With all that said and done, I'm GameMan5804. See you all then.